What happened? My gear won't budge anymore. The Zohar modifier has ceased functioning. That is probably the reason why our gears cannot move anymore. There is only a slight energy response coming from the core now. What about Elly? What's happening to her inside of that thing? The Deus' system bind on her should have worn off now. So why aren't we getting any kind of response? You don't think we heard her in that battle too? Faye, calm down. The sensors are picking up a response from a life form within Deus. It is probably Elly, so don't worry. I believe she's okay. Elly, can you hear me? Deus is no longer active. It's all over now, so come out of there. Show me your face, Elly. What's happening? Doc, what's going on? What's wrong? I'm detecting a tremendous amount of energy coming from within Deus. It seems that something that was sealed up until now has suddenly been freed and is growing enormously. It couldn't be the wave existence? The wave existence? That's gotta be it. The wave existence was just freed from its cage of fleshly existence in Zohar. It's probably attempting to return to the higher dimension that it originally came from. Which means this is the after effect of the dimensional shift? What do you mean, after effect? It is like a shockwave that is induced by dimensional displacement. But so much energy. If this much energy is unleashed here now... If so much energy is unleashed, then what will happen, Doc? Tell us. Then this planet will be annihilated. These numbers indicate it has more than enough energy to take out the whole planet. What do you mean? You can't be serious. We all fought so hard, only to see this happen? Is there anything we can do? Can't we stop the after effect? Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. Almost all machinery, including our gears, are out of commission due to the Zohar having been shut down. This time, there's nothing we can do. To put you straight, this is the end for us. This is freaking stupid. How the hell could it end like this? What were we all fighting for up until now? The vibrations are intensifying. Hold on a second. No, these vibrations are different. It has to be something else causing it. Look! Deus is rising? What is it this time? Deus is releasing its remaining energy and is beginning to accelerate. If it continues to accelerate at this rate, it will soon leave the atmosphere. You don't think... Think what? But it's Elly. Elly is moving Deus. Are you sure? I'm sure of it. Elly is trying to save us by moving Deus away from our planet. She's going to sacrifice herself. That can't be. Oh, Elly. Can't we do anything? We just can't sit here and watch this happen, can we? Wait. There's still something I can do. What is it, Faye? My gear still works. Without Zohar, the power source for your gear is the only gear now that remains active is mine. Just like Deus, my gear and I made contact with Zohar. We're the only ones who can move now. I'm gonna go save Elly. That is absurd! Even if you were able to catch up to Deus, you will not have enough energy to make it back. Even so, I have to go. Elly's taking the whole burden on herself. If anything happens to her, I want to be there with her. Hey, just wait a minute. You know I'm not going to stand by and let you commit double suicide if that's what you're planning. Bart. You better come back alive, you hear? Promise me. Promise me that you'll come back, and then I'll let you go. Thanks, Bart. I promise. I promise you that I will return, with Elly. You better. Yeah, of course. Alright, then get going. But, let him go, Citan. At this point, Faye's the only one that'll be able to bring Elly back. There's nothing we can say or do about it. You're right. Faye, keep your promise. No matter what. Faye and Elly. Both of you. Come back home. I'll be waiting for you, Chew. God, reading her is always such a pain. I appreciate this, Bart, and the rest of you. Well, I better get going now. But don't worry, I'll be back soon. I guess this will be the last journey you and I make together. I'm counting on you, partner. Elly! Where am I? That's Elly. That must mean I'm inside of Deus? Not exactly. Your actual body is but a physical object. It has merely been absorbed into Deus' outer shell. Only your consciousness is here. Of course, the girl you perceive in front of you is also not a true being. Your consciousness is merely creating her image. The wave existence? Wait, no, that's not you. Who are you? Are you Krelian? Wait. Oh shit, it is Krelian. Damn it! It was you who did this to Elly. The path of Sephiroth has been connected. No one can stop God from returning to his world now. So what have you come for? Come here for, Lacan? I came here to take the person I love back with me. So set Elly free. Deus' system has been destroyed. It's all over now. So instead I ask you, what are you hoping to achieve now? The time when all things started. The place where all things were one. I'm going to return there. Nani the fuck? Before the beginning of the universe, in the undulating waves of the higher dimension, all things were one. It was waves spilling out from there that created this four-dimensional universe of ours. Humankind and the souls of humankind were born from there, are merely leftovers of those spilling waves, so you're going back there, that's what you really wanted? Lacan, why so reluctant to become one with God? What attachment could you possibly have to this wretched old world? What meaning can be found in living out such a short existence? Hurting others, hurting yourself, grinding one another down, only to inevitably die and return to dust? Why, everything we could ever desire is there. No need to be troubled by the need for love, for this place is filled with the love of God. I haven't lost hope in humans as much as you have, Krelian. Someday humankind will come to understand one another. I sincerely believe that. How can you be so sure? Humans will never come to understand one another. You said that she is the person you love, but can you say you even truly understand each other? All humans do is place themselves at a comfortable distance from each other and call that mutual understanding, spiritual unity, or true love. But it's all lies. Man cannot associate with others without first deceiving themselves. That is the way they were created. But one being's ego can't determine everyone's fate. People have the right to choose their own destiny. That's why humans have free will. And what if that will itself was predetermined? What folly. Humans are just primitive life forms that have no such things as free will. Mankind has merely been allowed to live in an imperfect state. As is, as will be. It is for this very reason, because humans have this wretched will or whatnot, that humans must experience sadness and loss. For someone to gain something means another must lose it. It is impossible to make humankind share limited things and affections. So I came to the conclusion that everything must be reverted back to where it all began. They go back to when all was one, waves and nothing else. It is not my human ego, it is the will of the waves, the will of God. Bitch, you crazy! But yeah, we don't have to be perfect. We're fine the way we are. Being an imperfect makes humankind live by helping each other. That's what being human is. That's mutual understanding. That's unity and love. I'm glad. No, I'm proud to be human. Elly placed the future, tomorrow, in our hands, based on our choice. And she's working to keep Deus far from our planet. She's also trying to heal your heart. Am I going to read Perfect Works after I finish this? I have a copy of it somewhere. I browsed through it, though. She's also trying to heal your heart, you who wants to journey all alone to be with God. Can't you understand Elly's feelings? Do you have to become one with God before you're able to comprehend all of this? I understand. I know her feelings as if they were my own. Yes, she and I are one. We don't need God's help. Well then, prove it to me. Show me the power of humans. Show me this love that you say can make you independent of God. I sincerely hope I was allowed to heal. Because otherwise, Xenogears is going to have like 1 HP. Here is full HP. Well, good. Full HP is good. Okay, good. I'm not going to instantly die. Elly! You saw her outfit for just half a second. Faye. It was Krelian. Krelian released me. Krelian? Yes, I came to understand after becoming one with Krelian. His heart was so full of sadness, that's why he desired for he and I to become one with God. Because that would return to the beginning of everything. He told me, you should be with him. That's what he said. You see, he already knew. Yes, he already knew how I felt, how you felt. There was nothing we or he could do. He had no choice but to go forward, even if it meant he lost all feeling, lost everything that was human. Even though that's completely not true, and he could have just not been a crazy guy trying to destroy the world. For all humankind's sake, there was no going back. Even looking back held too many memories, and he would have just wanted to go back, even though he couldn't. So please forgive him. Krelian loved people more than anyone else. That's why he turned them into mutants and chopped them up and served them as food. I somehow knew it all along. I just knew he was really that kind of person. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. I thought sacrificing myself in order to save everyone was the right thing to do, but my actions only brought sadness to all the people who I left behind. And that sadness gave birth to even more sadness. As long as I still live within you, my life is just not mine alone. Elly, that isn't wrong. To sacrifice yourself for others is a noble thing. Even if you were to benefit yourself, it's no problem. There will always be a person healed, one or another. Love gains its original shine only when there's an interrelationship between the giver and receiver. It is incomplete when one or the other side is missing. The two are one. It was you, Elly, who taught me that. I believe that that is what it means to be human. I can now understand the true importance of it. I don't know if it's the right answer or not, but I'm going to mansplain it to you anyways. But we have a lot of time to think it over. What Krelian himself was looking for all along, we'll find that answer to it all ourselves. Thank you, Faye. Oh, Elly.